Hey guys, welcome to the first week of February's training. This month we're talking about the virtue of fairness, the art of being fair. And the definition we have for that is making sure that everyone is treated respectfully. I don't know about you guys, but when I was in school, definitely not everyone was treated respectfully. There was definitely favorites by teachers and parents, and some kids were picked on and some others weren't. And we really want the kids to understand that God made everybody equal and that we need to treat them as if they're all loved by God, because they are. So I know in school there's pretty much like three types of people. Either you're being unjust to other people, you're being a bully, or you have injustice being done to you, or you're sitting by and you're not doing anything. That's the way it was when I was in school anyways. And I remember I was actually in all three of those categories at one point. And we just want kids to understand that we need to be respectful to everybody, no matter their income, no matter their family, no matter the silly things that they do, because God puts an intrinsic value on each and every one of us, and He loves us, and He made us, and that's why we're all unique, but all special to God. So, and we've been talking about how sometimes life's not fair, and we stomp our foot and we say, that's not fair, and it's not fair because there's sin in this world. But the really cool thing is that Jesus came to set the world right. He came to bring forgiveness of sins, to come and bring heaven to earth, to make the world a better place. And that's where we come in. We get to help Him in doing that. That's our mission here on earth, to tell other people about Jesus and bring heaven to earth. So everyone's valuable to God. That means you and me, and that means each and every one of those kids. So thank you for coming on Sunday and being a support to those kids. I'm going to go through some of the quick guide activities, and if you want to get more details on them, they're actually on the link right under this one that you just clicked on, so feel free to download the paper and watch it, look at it because you're watching this, and just be well prepared for your kids because they deserve the absolute best. Our story today comes out of James chapter 2. If you guys have time, please read James 2 before you come to Kids Theater. It's a story about a really rich man who comes to a banquet and a really poor man that comes to a banquet. And the rich man's like wearing all this fine jewelry and all this great stuff. And they're like, here, sit at this wonderful seat because you're rich. And poor man, oh, you better sit on the floor down here because you're poor. But Jesus comes in and He's like, whoa, what are you guys doing? This isn't right. We need to treat everyone equally. We need to treat everyone exactly the same because everyone matters to God. Some of the activities. For 3 through 6, we have this clothespin activity, which seems like it'd be really fun. We're going to clothespin sticky notes on the kids' clothes, just like all over, 5 or 6 sticky notes. And then you're going to say go. You should probably keep watch at a timer or your phone or whatever. And have the kids try to get sticky notes off of other kids but still protect their own. And it'll be pretty fun. They'll have fun with it. And then at the end, the point of that is that people can... What is the point of that? Oh, do you feel more important when you have clothespins? And just like how other people try to tell us how important we are, but that doesn't really matter because we are who we are, and it doesn't matter what people tell us. We are who God made us to be. We are loved by Him, and we matter to Him. And then the second game that 3 through 6 is doing is a little art project. We have paper plates and elastic, and you guys can make a little face mask that goes around, so cut some eye holes in it and paint it and just make it fun. And talk about how our appearances don't really matter. I mean, they're great and all, but that doesn't really matter about who we are or how much we're valued. It doesn't matter what we look like for that. And then there's a memory verse scramble, but you guys are experts at that. We've had a lot of those in the past. And then in K through 2, they have a ring toss game. You've probably seen these at the fair where they have bottles and you have rings and you throw them and you have to land on the bottle. And so we have, and then when they get a ring on the bottle, they get a blue ribbon, like a first place ribbon. And you guys can talk about, do they feel more important because they have that ribbon? Do we feel more important because people give us titles or give us prizes? Is that what makes us feel more important? Or is it because God made us and He loves us? And then they also have a duck, duck, memorize to help them memorize the memory verse. That'll be fun. And the third thing that K through 2 is doing is a popcorn prayer. And popcorn prayer is when you go around and have each kid just pray as they feel led to, and there's no rhyme or reason, there's no order. Maybe you can talk about some things that you want to pray about to kind of help them out, but it's not really a set plan. And then there's some popcorn for you guys to eat, so that'll be fun. They'll enjoy that. The only thing you need to be aware of is you need to make sure none of the kids have popcorn allergies. They are out there. We don't want any kids going into anaphylactic shock at church. That would be bad. So just make sure that to ask your kids if they're allowed to eat popcorn at home, if that's something that they normally do, if they like popcorn, before serving it. And thank you guys for being diligent and great small group leaders. I think that, let's see, the secret password for today, that if you come and tell me, we'll get you a prize. Let's see, we'll make it playing favorites. All right, thank you guys and have a great day.